This live stream is for entertainment and information purposes only. Do not copy our trades, as we are just trading to have fun. Many of our trades could already be closed before you even see us opening the trade on YouTube due to the delay of the stream, and we trade offline as well, so you do not get to see the complete picture. We make no claims of profitability. We are not licensed professionals, and we are not providing any investment or trading advice. Greater than 90% of all traders lose money, and we are not responsible or liable for any of your trading decisions or losses. Please trade on demo only and consult a licensed professional. Please read and understand CFTC Rule 4.41. Let's get to the charts and trade safe today. Who doesn't love a good disclaimer, huh? Nothing like starting your morning with a good disclaimer. And I'm not only starting my morning with a disclaimer, I'm starting my morning with 3 Tylenol. I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign. Woke up with a headache this morning. Could it be because that I'm sleeping like shit? Give me a second. Okay, technical difficulties. Making adjustments to the studio. Tariff state, yep. And I'm hearing some guy, beginner trading. I don't know if you know beginner trading. He's saying Canada is going to be potentially removing the tariffs, like we're doing the U.S. a favor by removing our tariffs. Like you need Canada. The U.S. is 10 times the size, if not bigger. They don't need our charity. If I was Trump, I would say, go fuck yourself. Do what the fuck you want. Don't even tell me. It doesn't even matter in my decision making. Today is the day when I'm supposed to be trading bigger, and I'm still not comfortable with it, so I'm pulling out my instruction sheet. I have an instruction sheet. Let's call it a process. I'm going to do a sound check, but now I can do it in my ears. I think Cannoneer will start to do more business. Well, yeah, that would be good for Canada and the EU. I don't think it'll affect the U.S. much. That's the big market. Okay, sound check. Are we doing a sound check? Not working. Why did my earbuds not go on? Thought they're supposed to go on. Power on. What chip? Not smooth. Is that what you wrote? What's not smooth? What chip? Do you guys hear an echo? Do you guys hear an echo? Do you guys hear an echo? Do Do you guys hear an echo? Do you guys hear an echo? There's no echo. No echo. No echo. No echo. I'm joking. Can you tell I'm joking? I'm fucking with you. There is no echo. My headache is magically gone. We need to hold 350. I haven't even looked at levels yet. What the fuck? Okay. Put away the Bluetooth buds. That was my sound check. That took a long time. Starting the day off, up 191 in Bulenox, up 114 in Apex. I guess that's okay. It's not the greatest, but what time? 9:23. As per Woodchip's advice, I actually set up a Renko that has a larger bar, 12. They're 12-point bars, so I'm curious to see how that's going to work out for me today. Over 650. Yeah, I'd go over. I'd make it, yeah, anything over previous day's high. That would be super bullish for me, but that's, 643, 650, that's right. Looking at the 15-minute, do my standard analysis here that you guys are used to me seeing me do. 15-minute under the Asian session, under previous day's high, previous day's close, VWAP, right at the low of the London session. And when we open near the low of the London session, for me, that's extreme. That's extremely bearish. We don't see some chop on the open, but that's embarrassing. But I'm not holding on to any bias. No way. I am just going to go with the flow. Read price action the way I read price action in my own unique way. Looking at the 60-minute for a bird's eye view. Well, looking at the 60-minute, I mean, we're in a down leg in an up move, which is that up move is part of a down move. So you can't get 3 taps on that. I can definitely say the trend line was broken. I'm going to put that in like that. Take a look at the dailies. Widen it up. Check out those levels just for reference. But again, just because we see some levels and what looks like easy targets and double bottoms doesn't mean we're going to do it today, because that's on the daily and I scalp for minutes. So what can happen on my micro time frame? Guys, hit the subscribe, hit the like button early in the morning. Let's get it done. Let's get it out of the way, or do it on your way when you check out at the end of the stream. But either way, it helps the channel. Would be appreciated. That's all I have to say about that. Let me try and open up the account data. It just constantly disappears. I've never seen something like this. You know how annoying it is that you set up your screens Anyways, I'm not setting up my screens. Oh no, I have 4 minutes. You know how annoying it is to set up your screens every goddamn day. I tried something new. You know what? That's what's causing me the problem. You guys are going to see a big mess on the screen for a second. I have two options. I can go dark. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go... no, I can't go dark. I have to do it in here. So bear with me. I'll catch it and move it out of the way. No, I can't move it out of the way. Just bear with me. It's going to get sloppy messy. We are going to call this account data capture because everyone wants to see the account data. I like to see it too, occasionally when it's green. Well, it says it's there. Well, let's grab it. There you go. Let me properly size it. Okay, there you go. It's not perfectly. It's not perfectly aligned. But it's going to be good enough for now. I'll fix it later. There's a minute left to open. I did say no setting up the charts because it's a distraction. So while it's up there, I am going to disable it for now. Nothing to see really. Stay green, stay calm, stick to the plan. Especially if I'm going to try and trade larger size. Let's get some music out there. Okay, I'm not trading the open like right off the bat. I'll let it pass. I have a few minutes. Go over the game plan again. Okay, the idea is 2 lots, 2 minis, $600 risk, 15 points, 3 trades. That's risking $1,800 for the 250K accounts. One loser moved, switch accounts. Let's keep an eye on opening drive. That is the first trade of the day always. That's going to run on Sim 102, if I set it up correctly. Yes, I did. So we'll watch it, see if we break to the upside, break to the downside. Selectivity, process, and sizing. Okay, well, you know what? I'm going to warm up with Bulenox. Bulenox, I'm going to do 5 lots. I already have a 5 lot trade. Okay. That was decent. Maybe I could have pulled more out of that trade. I'm going to mark off 930 on the charts. I got a hold of the new CME agreement that I had to sign with Topstep. Okay, that was a quick loser to put me in red. Ah, warming up, warming up. 5 lots on Bulenox. Warming up. This is warm up. You know, pre-game hockey games. Players, they go on the ice, they shoot on the goalie, they skate circles. Opening drive goes long. Let's put in the fibs. 50% retrace is always a good idea on the opening drive. Having higher Renko bars actually is an interesting concept, because what it does, actually, I almost used the word actually twice in the same sentence. What it does is it gives me a third confirmation of trend, kind of like a higher time frame, as Woodchip was saying. It's not based on a time frame, but it's like a higher time frame. It's like having the 15-minute charts up. Does anyone notice I missed the 50% retrace? I missed the 50% retrace on the opening drive. For me, that's one of my favorite trades. Well, what can you do? Gonna take a quick look on the algo. The algo is going to, no, it's going to. The algo switched to a bullish bias. Everything is bullish except for the longer term, higher time frame charts. But I'm only going to kind of watch those. Maybe I'll take a 1 lot. Maybe I'll take a 1 lot. Opening drive is putting up some interesting numbers. And you know what? That just gave me an idea there with the fibs in. Taking a partial up 1-to-1 is a good idea. I can't do it. I mean, I can do it. I'm not going to do it because the results that I'm posting in the Discord are, it just allows it to run. But it's an idea for me if I'm going to start trading it. And if I would have taken my entry at the 50%, that would have been a 3-to-1 trade. How 3-to-1? Because if I take it at the 50% retrace, I'm only risking, let's say, 50% of an R. And it just made 1.5 R. Going from -50 to +1, that's 1.5 R. If you can do the math. Wow, look at that run. $50 points. You got 50 points? Let's see what this looks like on the 15-minute. Again, in a bird's eye view. Well, like I said, looking at the 15-minute chart, what I saw right at the open was extremely bearish. The fact that we're rallying strong right now, for me right now, doesn't mean anything. Like OFD said, this isn't an indication that we're going to run strong all day, even though Nasdaq's bouncing up right now. Tightening up the charts. Nasdaq, well, I can't say anybody looks weaker or stronger. Nasdaq looked kind of weaker on the open, but now Nasdaq's looking stronger. Bulenox is Look at that on the opening drive. How many points we got on the opening drive? 359. Oh, only 100 points. Nothing spectacular. Half gap. Half gap, half calf. That was a good trade. I think I took profits a little too early. Wow, we're running strong. So let's analyze it the way we had a day like this. I think it was last Friday. Are the buyers coming in, or are the shorts just taking profits? That was a heck of a move. If I had had that, yeah, nice move. I finished. Way to go, James. I have lousy numbers. I have lousy numbers for what the market gave me again yesterday and today. I'm trading scared. Not scared. No, not scared. I'm just taking my profits a little bit early. I should leave a little bit to run. I'm taking a trade here right on VWAP. That's not my favorite. So I think a 5 lot is enough. Let's break US session highs over here. But I got my finger on the close button just in case it stops out. Stop out is at 95. 95 on the ass. Cast a hold. I'm long at 0750. I'm just going to mark it out. Should I mark it out? Should I use sell ask? Should I use a limit order? I'm going to use a limit order. I changed my mind. Getting close to stopping out, but not yet. I'll let you know. Oh, you know what I can do? I can try and add to this until it stops out. Inside bar. It did stop out. I'm trying to get out at a better price. We're above VWAP. Nope, I got to mark it out on that piece. Gave back quite a bit. Inside bar broke to the low. I'm going to take the inside bar trade even though it's above VWAP. Again, is it the greatest trade? Shorting just above VWAP like that? You all know what I'm going to say to that. Nope. Okay. How's the opening drive doing? Opening drive is up how many points? 359 to 512. That's 140, 150, 160. Bulenox is down 158. We're going to make that back up. Let's get up to 24 bid. That's my target. 24 bid, 10 points from where we are. 25 bid, I'm taking it. Nasdaq got over VWAP. Two consecutive closes over VWAP. We're honestly looking bullish right now, guys. 200-point move from open. Yep, that's a pretty strong, we're going to call that a thrust. I'm going to try a few more longs in Bulenox, and I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. Not that you need to know that, but... And then I'm going to start attacking those Apex accounts. Having a tea, I got my water. I'm going to drink some water. You know what? Drinking water when you're not thirsty is like work. We're bouncing off VWAP here. Are we going to make another run for the US session highs? Just have a little bit of profit taking. Maybe get one close under VWAP and then get back over it. Or are we going to get 2 consecutive closes underneath? I'm going to take a small little relot here for a bounce trade. I'm thinking we're going to close back above VWAP. I've seen that happen way too often. And I have a trade now, so I can add another 3 lot. Let's get up to 502 bid. Oh, 15 seconds to get that close above VWAP. I don't know what I just did there. I mean, I know what I just did there. What I did was sell 3, but I double-clicked by accident. That was my super sensitive mouse. I should be in for longer size, bigger size here, guys. Seriously. I have an entry, and it's a valid entry. It's over VWAP. It's perfect. I should be in for bigger size, even if I get stopped out. Still looking for 02 on the bid. There we go. There we go. That's beautiful. Take out the other piece. I got back up. That was a quick, nice trade. Opening drive is killing it. What do we got there? 359, 259. Coming up almost to 200 points. At 250 points, I'm going to take it. I'm just going to take it for peace of mind. Put up the account data. I thought you guys can see it. Sorry. And I'll be right back. Wasn't it just seconds ago I was saying 502 bid and I'm going to take partial? And it's at 565 now? That's why I said I should be holding. There's continuation here today. Just like there was yesterday. I'm not playing my trades well. Yes, sir. Smart. Drinking water whenever is perfect. Here, I'll take a swig for you, James. Oh my God, it tastes like vinegar. Opening drive. You guys see the opening drive? The opening drive is up 6R. And I was caught sleeping at the switch, but it worked out for me, and I'll tell you how it worked out for me. I'm long at 53, and 58 was the entry. But it was a loser. Yeah, 58 was the entry. I got in a little bit late. I want to switch accounts. I'd like to get down to my Apex account. Really, not just pulling your leg. But I want to do something decent. I keep taking 1 micro loans. I want to do something decent here with my Bulenox before that happens. Like, I want to finish up with my Bulenox. I'm not satisfied yet with my Bulenox numbers. Gonna take a quick look at the algo. Algo's still long, getting 1 bar retraces. That's showing strength in this trend. It might be hard for me to enter. I'm long at 53. And they're long at 51. I'm gonna get out of a small piece. Hopefully it'll run. I'm gonna let it run, see what happens. Looking for 58-bit, 70% probability we see 58-bit. Oh, that all happened so fast while I was talking. Bulenox only up 174. Sim, opening drive play, probably coming up to 7R soon, up 4,000. Hey, I told you guys, opening drive had its worst period last week, and I told you, even though it had its worst period, it's going to recover in 1 day. Because that's what it does. Opening drive can go for 300 points, 359. We can still see 659 on this. I said 250, 359, 459, 559. At 609, I'm closing opening drive. If opening drive hits 5 grand, 250 points, I'm going to take it. I have a low risk entry here, very low risk entry. Most likely I'll get stopped out, but it's a low risk entry. It has a great RR, but a high probability of being stopped out. I got stopped out. Okay, this is a 50K account, just so you know. So I'm trading 3 lots, 6 lots. I have to get out of this trade, and I'll tell you why. I had a bad entry. It was a late entry. Not my fault. The market just went too fast. I couldn't get a good price. And I was long just as we broke a new US session high. That's never worked out good for me. So I didn't want to hold it. Yet another kind of low risk entry. Very, very, very tight stop. Wow, you know what the weird thing is? I'm almost tempted to not respect my stops because we're so strong, and how that's going to get me into trouble, right? I gotta say, I'm kind of struggling to make money here on Bulenox, even though it's a strong day. But what's good for a day? That's my question. Now, that's where I am right now. What's good for a day? Not what looks good on stream, just what's good for a day. Let's use a 50K account. The target is 3,000. If you get 300 in a day, 1/10 to target, is that good? 150, 5% to target. I think anything that gets you to pass the account in 1 month is fantastic, or is great. And if it gets you to pass the account in 10 days, that's super fantastic. I think anyone would be super stoked if they can pass the accounts and hit target with regularity and consistency every 10 days. And then it's just rinse and repeat. Then it's just rinse and repeat with a whole bunch of accounts. Let's see if opening drive gets stopped out. Opening drive has to close below the lower price channel, not just dip below it. It's a little bit different than the algo, where the algo, if it dips below the stop loss line, it gets out when the candle closes. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. It helps out the channel, helps the channel grow, really helps support the channel. As soon as opening drive closes its trade, I'll be more comfortable taking trades in the Apex account. I'll have my algo's direction to help me out. Right now I'm kind of just like driving with one eye open. That's the way I feel. $10 o'clock reversal, is that what we're looking at? 9:54. It's called a 10 o'clock reversal, but it shows up anywhere between 9:50 and 10:10 most days, especially when we have a strong run. So yeah, we could be looking at the 10 o'clock reversal. The 10 o'clock reversal doesn't necessarily mean we're going to now trade lower, get under VWAP, and head towards the US session lows. Just means we're going to see a little bit of covering from the strong trend. Okay, so this is a break-even trade right now. So I'm going to let it run. I took out 7 points, and if I get stopped out, which is damn close, I would lose I would lose 7 points like I just did. So it was a break-even trade. That's too bad, because in my mind I was going to let that one run. I haven't had a good runner since 9:45. 11 minutes ago, but there were some spectacular runners before that. Opening drive is still not out. Didn't close below. I'll expand the chart. Let's see if we get a push, an aggressive push back up. Looking for 58 on the bid. My rhythm is out of sync with the market. So what I mean by that is when I'm holding and fighting for price, market is taking off. And when I am jumping in and accepting the slippage, markets aren't continuing. I think we're going to see some continuation here. I hope I'm not wrong, but I think we're going to see some continuation. Let's get over 51. No, it looks like it's going to stop me out again. Low risk trade. I'm going to add low risk trade. Come on. Buyers jump in, buyers jump in. Get to fix my price at least that way. Got my finger on the close. It's really coming close to stopping me out. I don't like the way the price action is reacting. Certainly we can see now a strong push higher. I wouldn't be surprised to see that come in. 58 bid, 10 o'clock. But I didn't like the way it was wiggling and jiggling. I'm going to let 10 o'clock pass. $30 seconds away. I hope we don't get a push lower. I really do want to see 250 points on the opening drive. Opening drives held trades for an hour, hour and a half. I've seen as much as 300, 400 points on that trade, so could be today's the day. Either way, it's going to take out a chunk of change. It's going to motivate me to update the Discord channel. Oh, there's the 10 o'clock move. Spread is 50 cents, 75 cents, half a point, 3/4 of a point. Let me just take a quick look at the algo. The algo kind of converted to a bearish bias over here, but I'm not going to go with that. I'm going to go with the Renkos. The Renkos are bullish. We do have previous day's close at 597, so that would be the full gap fill. Wouldn't be surprised to see that. I'm going to get ready to enter. Entry was at 58. My entry's at 62. You see how bad that is? That's 4 points. I threw away 4 points. Let's get one more there. One more push. There we are. 236, but I'm kind of just treading water. I think the obvious target is the previous day's close. We either blow through it or we fade it. Now we just broke the US session high. Look, I'm trading poorly, but I'm still green. I'm still green. What did I say? What did I say? Hold on. 59, 609. Let me open that up for you. I should change the color. Got a sell limit at 611 on the opening drive play. Opening drive went long at 359. So opening drive, if it hits 611, opening drive is going to take more than 250 points. It'll get me over 5,000. That'll get opening. Come on, open drive. Let's get over 5 G's, one trade. Opening drive had a good day on Monday. I don't remember Tuesday, but I think it had a decent day on Monday too, on Tuesday also. Let's go tick it out at 611. Wow, nice run. Nice run. I'm not taking. There we go. 611. Opening drive is out at 611. That's a heck of a day. Let's turn it off. It takes one trade. One and done. Now we're going to run the reflux algo for the rest of the rest of the morning. Reflux algo had a couple of long trades, it looks like, but right now there was a theoretical short trade at 41 and covered at 59, so that was an 18-point loss. But it didn't take it because I didn't have it running. $10 o'clock. I promised bigger size. I wrote it in the title. Wow, missing an incredible move here. Missing an incredible move. I didn't make the right decisions. I swung when the pitch was a walk. And I didn't swing the bat at the right time when the ball came right down the middle. That's okay though. Some days are like that. Days are going to be like that. Right now, the hardest thing for me is not to have a case of FOMO, not to just jump in. Because I know if I do, I'm going to pick off the high. The 10 o'clock reversal was a great trade. Hard to structure a trade around that, but now we can have a retest of the previous day's close. That's definitely potential. You'd have to risk 20 points on that though, not 10. I'll risk 20 points on this. 597, I'll get out at 577. We'll see if we get a bounce. I'm just going to add a 2 lot if we get up to, let me see here, 93. At 607, 607 bid holds, I'll add a 2 lot. So 10 points higher, I'm going to add 2 lot. 20 points lower, I stop out. And hopefully we make the run for 643. That'll be my good trade of the day. There we go. That's it. I'm getting a little bit late. 605. Not crazy about it. Let's get over the US session highs now. Get those 2 out at 622. Back to the previous day's close. Not running right away. We're not getting that retest bounce that I would have liked to see. Did we get 10 points out of that? 97. Yeah, we did. We got more than 10 points. No, I don't want to risk more than that. I'm going to get out on that. I should have taken my 10 points and the what? The Renko trade is gone and done. In general, I'm trading 3 or 4 and 5 lots on this Bulenox account, 50K account. So I should be getting up to 300, 400, 500. Or let's say 180 to 300. You know what happens often though? It's a back and forth. And then one trade. One trade is all it takes. It blasts off and it makes my day. Not looking so stupid for getting out of the trade there, yet when I did the previous day's close retest. Yeah, the algo remained bearish. When it became bearish actually before we tapped into the previous day's close, even for the first time. What would get me bearish? 2 consecutive closes under VWAP. A lower swing high. I already have the algo bearish and I have topstep bearish. For all the stars to be aligned, we need to get below VWAP. Oh, and formed a lower swing high. But I am going to get a trade and I am going to take it. To the short side. I do have room to move to VWAP. I'm gonna let it go hopefully down to 09 bid, 12 bid, 11, 13, 12, 10. There we go, 08. I'm gonna hold 2. And we're a little bit below VWAP. There could be a VWAP bounce. I took it. But there you go. Yeah, I got a little bit bigger size. But Bulenox 387. I'm gonna leave it at that. Now we're gonna start chewing on that Apex account. We still didn't get a close below VWAP on the 1-minute chart. Once I get comfortable trading bigger size, I'm going to start using my trade copier just for one account. I'm not going to copy 20 or anything like that. Every time I do that, the trade copier says, screw you, and goes berserk, starts doing whatever it feels like. That's the kind of bounce that you see right off VWAP. That's the kind of bounce I wanted off the previous day's close. Sorry. Yes, I do have an appointment with the doctor. We're going to get rid of this cough eventually. I was saying that the bounce off VWAP there, that's the bounce I wanted off the previous day's close. Previous day's close is that black dash line that you see on the top of the 1 minute chart. Didn't get it though. That's why I got out at least half of the trade. And then what did I do? Then I got out the other half when topstep went when topstep covered its trade also. Okay, that was my first trade. It wasn't really with bigger size as I promised. It was a 7 lot. I tried to get in for a 14 lot. I double clicked. But it didn't work for me. These aren't A+ trades because I'm short and above VWAP. So I'm happy with what little I took out there. Everything converts to short if we get a lower swing high and we get a close, 2 consecutive closes below VWAP at that point. And when I mean everything, I mean like there's 7 different indicators. And when I mean indicators, I don't mean indicators that you get out of the platforms, you know, indicators that I've coded, like the algo. I call that an indicator. The algo right now is has a bearish bias, you can see, because it painted the background orange there, and until it paints the background blue, it has a bearish bias. So the algo is short. That's one indicator. Topstep is short with the Renkos. That's one indicator. The larger Renkos that I opened up on the advice of Woodchip is short. We just need to get below VWAP. Look, 7 lot here, got a really good price. Most likely going to get stopped out because I'm very close to the stop. Yep, there we go. I'm not surprised. Gonna take a 2-second break. Check in on my son. Be right back.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals that take us higher. The night's young, it has just begun as she puts her hand in mine.
I'm back. Took a swig of cough syrup. I need the Costco size bottle. Hopefully it'll help. The bounce off VWAP is holding. Algo might switch to bullish. Topstep is bullish, double bullish. Now that I got two. I don't have a reason not to take the next trade. I'm in for a 4 lot. 58. Hold on, let me do the math. 58, 62, 72. 72 bid. At 72 bid, I'll add. I don't know. The ads don't work well for me. I know you're supposed to add when you have a winner. Or add to your winners. That would be adding to my winners. But they don't work well for me. I'm going to try again. I think one day it's got to work well, eh? You know who adds to his winners? Tom Hugard. Hold on. I'm getting an entry. Oh, there we go. You see, what did I do? I just brought my average price right there. Tom Hugard adds to his winners. And I gotta tell you, guys, I used to fade him all the time and do well. Let's see what we go. Do we break the previous day's close? I'm gonna put my sell on the previous day's close. I think we're gonna tick it. We're gonna wick it. We're gonna wick it and tick it. There we go. Rotate accounts. That's what we're going to do. We're just going to rotate accounts. Let's get a 2-bar close. 2 consecutive bars. On the 1-minute chart, 2 consecutive bars to close above the previous day's high. Then we got the US session highs, but we also have bouncing around. Then we have the previous day's high. And if we get above the previous day's high, well, ladies and gentlemen, that's a very strong bullish indicator for me. Bias, whatever word you want to use. That's when I'm super comfortable taking trades. Right now, there's fade trade off the previous day's close. But there is a bullish fair value gap there. Maybe it'll offer some support. What a crazy open though, eh? Wood chip, we didn't trade into the first fair value gap. Not even close. We never got that lower swing high yet, eh? I've been paying attention to that. I can take the next trade on the algo. I'm going to take, not I can, I'm going to take the next trade on the algo. That was a crappy loss. That shouldn't even have been a loss. It should have been a break-even trade. What did it do? It brought me down 146 on low size. I'm going to go up to an 8 lot because I'm supposed to be doing 10 to 15 lots. Now let's hope this one runs to 79. 77. I'll take a little bit off early just because I had a crappy loss. And now let's get up to 86. 86 on the offer, 82, 77. I'll add at 72 a 4 lot, 75, 79, 72. Oops, a little bit late. Didn't like it. So I'm going to have to bail on it. If I see 77, there's 77. I'm bailing on that. Wasn't a good ad. Let's just wait for the 86 bid. 80. 86. Sell market, sell market. I want to get out of 2. The other 2 I'm going to let run. That's my job here. Okay, I took an 8 lot. I'm getting there. I got to get up to a 15 lot, 10 lot or a 15 lot. No way. Oh my God, more than that. I said 10 lots, 20 lots, eh? maybe even 30 lots. So I'm still really dicking around with low size. Still dicking around with low size. Somebody give me a push. Ah. Anybody know what that was? I missed the algo trade. I forgot to look for it. I'll take another 50 out. Just take another 50 out just for the fun of it, but wait for the next trade. There will be another bus coming into the station. So what happens here at previous day's close? Obviously, previous day's close offers some level of resistance, but this is the third time we're bouncing into it. First time we bounced into it at 10:02, second time we bounced into it at 10:25, and now we're bouncing into it at 10:31. I certainly wouldn't set up a fade trade the third time around. Doesn't mean we'll go through it, and I finally got my lower swing high that I said I'm looking out for, but I wanted to see that. The presumption was I was going to get a lower swing high and we were going to break below VWAP, and that was going to make me seriously bearish, but we didn't get anything close to that. So yes, I do have a lower swing high, but I'm guessing we're going to break it. I'm guessing we're going to run for previous day's highs at 641. I'm doing a lot of guessing, and I don't trade on my thoughts. I trade on my setups, but I'm more eager to take my long setups now that I see that. I think this is worth a stab for a little bit. 86 is my stop. I'm in at 96. I'm 10 points, $100. I might add to it a little bit. We can get into the low 90s. Chip out another 50 bucks because I did a 5 lot, and that's how I get to that's how I get to 500. 50 at a time. If you're a veteran to the channel, you know I take a lot of trades, so it's 10 bucks for a 1 lot, 20 bucks for a 2 lot, 50 bucks for a 5 lot, 100 bucks for a 10 lot. That's where I'm looking to take profit. It's about 5 points. And if I keep chipping away like that, I can, so many streamers out there, you know, if I keep chipping away like that, I can usually pull in net 50 points for the day. If I'm disciplined and if I respect my losses, and that's good, net 50 points. Not really taking a lot of risk, not being in the markets for long. Just got to make sure that I'm not trading with a company that has rules against micro scalping. The algo's going to take profit when this part closes in 7 seconds. Let me just open it up for you, and then we'll check how the algo's doing. The algo is up. It's showing me 31, so the algo is up 15 points today. It's like Christmas, eh? What chip out there? So many streamers? Who do we watch? Oh, shit. Keep your eyes on the charts, Mike. You guys, when you see the charts, the 1 minute chart paint a green background, scream it out, man. Let's get a bounce off now the previous day's close. We shouldn't be hesitating like that. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm allowed up to 30. I do want to lighten up. Got a better price. Now let's bounce off the come on, give me that bounce off the previous day's close. This is the second time you're gonna stick it to me. My stop's at 85. Lightening up. Why am I lightening up? Because Mikey doesn't like to stay in trades if they don't go right away. So I'm seriously lightening up. But I'll add right here because my stop is so close. And if we go back up to the previous day's close, then it's a decent trade. And if we get stopped out, so be it. That's fine. No, it really looks like it wants to go lower. No, of course I can add. No, that's fine. That was a good add. I have no problems with that ad whatsoever. Drug junkie. Every corner. It's not funny. I shouldn't even be laughing at that. Okay, that one didn't work out. How far did we get though? See, again, wow, you really got to pay attention. I said yesterday I got to pay attention. You really got to pay attention when you're trading. You know, I can almost make an argument, given that we went over the IB high, that I should have gotten in at the right price, and I should have moved my stop to break even. So that was a losing trade for no reason almost. Again, mostly because I'm not paying attention. You just got to stare at the charts, man. It's like driving NASCAR and not looking ahead of you, looking at the crowd and waving or texting while you're driving in NASCAR. You can't trade NASDAQ and have your head in the clouds. Well, I got two up there. And remember, I have about a 2,000 stop loss on this next account, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's a 250K account. I can still potentially get along here. Get along, little doggy. Are we going to make a run for the previous day's high, or are the sellers going to come back in? What is going to happen? I'm not crazy about the next long trade if it sets up, but that's just my brain making a decision, guessing whether or not it's going to be a good trade. Do you think I know if it's going to be a good trade or not? Did you hear my record for the last 2 days with my guessing? It's been off. I'm almost on every time I formed an opinion. Just take what the system gives you. Yeah, this is the kind of focus that's needed for the kind of high frequency trading that I do, the active scalping. You really just got to stare at the charts. You can't even look away. That's it. That's it. Longs are done. I can't take a long now until we get back above 19,600. Let's say if we trade around 19,600, maybe even no, 19,600 right now anyways. Algo's probably going to switch to short. Top step switch to a short bias. We didn't even get a single 1 minute candle to close. And now I just got a second trade, so I'm taking that for big size. Wow, really? I get raped on 2 of them in a row? I'm happy and you don't even know why. No, you don't. There we go. A 10 lot. Okay, wood chip for you. This is a trade on a higher, what you call a higher time frame, Renko. So it's 12 points. I can add at 84 around here. Let's get over 96. The problem with this trade is, as you can clearly see, is the previous day's close just sitting there. Let's get back up, let the buyers come back in. I'm squeezing my toes. I want to lighten up. I want to lighten up. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. Blasphemy. I want to lighten up. I wasn't comfortable. I'm not comfortable taking bigger size. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Everything is screaming, buy. Except for the algo. I have so many buy alarms ringing. It's gonna go. It's gonna blow its top. No, I didn't. I'm trading the eval apex down. Oh, do you not see it? Oh, I'm sorry. Let me switch it back this way here. No, there you go. I'm working on that eval now, the red one on the bottom. Well, now it's on the top, 358. I'm not sure which one you're referring to, but Bulenox is up about 400. I just flipped my account data screen to the green side because it separates the green and the red accounts. I can't have green, 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 red, and then the bunch of zeros. It puts the zeros in between, and my account data page doesn't go. Yeah, I was doing Bulenox, so I got up 400 on that's a 50K account. I'm happy with that. I switched. Then I went to my Apex 250K account. I got up to about 500. I switched, and now I'm nursing my third account. And hopefully I can turn that one green. And that's the way I'm going to flip my accounts. I wish. No. No. So, let me see if... Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's the opening drive play. It always trades on sim. Sorry. Yeah, okay, I didn't know that's the one you're talking about. The opening drive play? Yeah, that one's up 5,000. It takes 10 lots and it's coded to hold, and that's I post the results in the Discord on a daily basis. Okay. Right now we're dancing around the previous day's close, so that's a trouble area for me. I want to break away from it. You know how yesterday in the evening we were trading, I think it was around VWAP and the previous day's high, I don't remember anymore, but once we trade around those levels, it causes difficulties for me. The algo is short. The algo is doing great today. The other algo. So it looks like it's going to take another profitable trade. We just got to tap into 19,570. I didn't establish strong enough what my PDLL is for this account, and I have to. How about 33%? 33, no. It's true. Apex has a, in the funded accounts, in the sim funded accounts, they have a loss rule, a 30% kind of the max loss based on your drawdown. So I don't think 30% is acceptable. I think 20% is acceptable. Maybe even if I'm going for it. Or do I trade the evals differently? See, I still haven't made the right decision. I still haven't made the decisions on all of this. Guys, if you have some input, let me know. I'll tell you what the parameters are. I want to trade the evals very aggressively. I want to pass them quickly. And given that I want to trade them aggressively, how much of my drawdown should I risk in a day? The drawdown is 6,500 on the 250Ks, let's say. And don't tell me 100% because I'm not going to be doing 100%. I'm not even going to be doing 50%. I think 33 is the high side, 20 is the low side. So somewhere between 20 to 33%. Why don't we just split the difference? That's 13 points. Why don't we just make it 25%? So 25% of 6,500. That's 650 plus 650. That's 20 plus half of that is, let's just make it an even 300, 12, 1,500. That's 1,600. Okay, so if my drawdown is 1,600, if my drawdown is 1,600, I want a minimum 2 trades. 3 trades at least would be better. 6, 12, 18. Okay. So if I'm going to add I think 15 micros is max. Max. That gives me an add to bring me up to 30 micros. And since 15 is max, I gotta have a min. I can't be doing 1 lots and 2 lots. So 8 min. 8 to 15. Let me cross this out. 8 to 15 with a 1,600 PDLL. And then I will adjust these numbers based on the other accounts. Okay, so since, whoa, 15 microns and adding, what the hell did I miss? No, I leave for a few mins and you're not talking 30 micros. No, I was talking up to 40 micros. Remember the 250K accounts? Wood chip. Wood chip. Pay attention in class. Remember, I ran it by David so he doesn't think that I'm doing impulsive. Yesterday I said 2 lots or 3 lots. I'll read it to you. 2 lots, 15 points is 600. You have 3 trades per day. 3 lot, 15 points is $900 loss per trade. You have 2 trades per day per account. So that's what I had for today, but I saw I wasn't really willing to pull the trigger. I did work through all the numbers, but I didn't write them on my paper. But now I wrote them. I'm willing to risk 25% of my total drawdown per day, per account. I think that's how I have to trade all my accounts now. which gives me 1600 PDLL on the 250K accounts per day, and that's $15 max. So 15. Yep, that's $450. 450, 500 risk per trade. Depending if I add and how aggressively I add. Oh, I have an entry. Come on, Mike. You weren't supposed to, okay, what'd I say? 8 minimum. Got in shitty late. Yeah, I gotta get out of this. I'm sorry, I got in late. Again, you see, doing something. Broke my rule. No setting up, making adjustments, or doing anything. Keep your eyes on the screen. You know where my entry was supposed to be? Exactly at 19,600, and I think I got filled at 606. Unacceptable, and I just threw away a good trade. Yeah, I only did it for an 8 lot, but still. But I'm more organized, going for Asia highs. Yeah, well, first let's get over yesterday's high. Right now my charts are showing that this 607 level is a bit of a wall. Yeah, we can break through it, but the 607 level is showing to be a bit of a wall here. If we get to 614, which we just did, perfect, that was very fast. If we get to 614, that wall is gone. We broke through it. My new setup. I'm going to sit at the edge of my chair, and I'm going to be on high alert. No more sitting back in my chair. And I'm really glad I got my numbers now. Finally, I wasn't comfortable yet with my numbers and how I had them all set, but now I am. Tomorrow's the day. By Monday, I'm copy trading. Oh, did I turn on the... I'm going to play a little distraction game here while I'm waiting for the next trade. Who wears shoes when trading? Unless you're at the office. David, you ever wear shoes when trading? Let's see what he says. Go fuck yourself. That's his answer. David, you want to put on a pair of shoes now? Not going to scream into the mic. I'm close to the mic. Come on, guys, hit the subscribe button. Every day I should get 10 new subscribers. The more subscribers, the bigger size I trade. If I get to 100,000 subscribers, I'm going to trade 100,000 contracts. And if you believe that, where are we? Well, we are sticking. We are magnetized to the previous day's close, and we are not able to get above initial balance high. And my mouse is clicking buttons, all excited. What chip? I want my 40 points. I want my MTV. Remember that? MTV? A blast from the past. Are you long? Are you short? Are you both long and short? Yeah, baby. I have a potential bear flag over here. And until we break, which we might have done it already, if we don't break the trend line. Wow, look at that. Can you ask for a better setup than that? Right on the trend line, right on the previous day's close. Anything can happen, but that looks like a long to me. Do not copy my trades. I'm not a financial advisor. Do I look like a financial advisor? I don't even sit at my chair with shoes. What kind of financial advisor would I be? I'm not a financial advisor. Do not copy my trades. Trade on demo only. 90 to 95% of traders lose money. Don't even trade futures. Go find something else to do. Mow lawns. It's better than trading. Save yourself the aggravation and the years of frustration. If I can give you one piece of advice, that would be it. Stay away. Look what it did to my voice. What's for lunch today? Anyone want to guess? Do you remember? I want my $2. No. Let's play guess what I'm gonna have for lunch today. And remember, I'll give you some clues. Yeah, we'll see if you can guess it. I'll give you some clues. I'm trying to lose weight. Clue number 1. I'm trying to eat protein. Clue number 2. It's not meat. That's a really good clue. There we go. Motherfucker, you go. You go, you motherfucker. Go. Go. Get up to 14 bid. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 14 bid. 10. Not good enough. 9. 12. 12. 13. I was gonna take 13. I hesitated. I wanted 13. I was gonna front run the 14. No, I'm sucking on crap. It'll be a break even a trade if I don't. I want it. I want it. I want to. I want to play the numbers. Now I only have a $38 loss I'm dealing with. Everybody ran away. Nobody wanted to guess what the guy who's trying to lose weight is gonna eat for supper, lunch. I'll make it easy on you. Nobody's guessing. It's 2 words, and both words start with the letter C. See, if I had enough people in here, I would make that a giveaway. If I had like 50 people in here already, or 40, I would have a giveaway, and that would be it. Guess what I'm having for lunch? It's not meat. I'm trying to lose weight and eat more protein, and it's 2 words, and both words start with the letter C. I bet if you put that into ChatGPT, it'll tell you what it is. Actually, I'm going to try that. I'm going to go to ChatGPT, and I'm going to say that exactly. I want to see if it gets it. Because if I do have giveaways eventually, I can't make it that easy that you can go to ChatGPT. So let's see. Ask ChatGPT. Can you guess what I'm having for lunch? I'm trying to lose weight. I'm trying to eat more protein. I'm not going to eat meat for lunch. And what I eat is 2 words, and both words start with the letter C. ChatGPT says, my guess, cottage cheese, and they picked it off. That's what it is. It's high in protein and fits your clues perfectly. Did I get it right? I don't type in, I talk. Yes, you did, ChatGPT. You win a free eval. Something's gone wrong. It doesn't know what that is. Wow. You see that? That's AI. That's AI at its best. Whew, missed a good trade. See, not willing to hold. Now we're getting up into the previous day's high. Are these good numbers that I'm looking at? No, I'm not even over $1,000 combined. 850. Oh, 850. Anyways, doesn't matter. The dollars don't matter. Really, what matters most importantly is the fact that I'm finally comfortable in my sizing, meaning I know what I'm going to be sizing now. A little bit of a dump right over initial balance. If anybody did the IB retest, and why would we have dumped hard like that, guys? Does anybody see the previous day's high? Is that not the fade trade of the century that I talk about all the time? Well, we're getting higher swing highs for the last 20 minutes. I think. Okay, entry was 14. I'm 13 and a quarter. Really? That's it? That's the best you can do? Very close to getting stopped out. I have an 8 lot. My finger is on the close, but I think I'll limit it. I'll limit out of this. I'll limit out of this trade. If it stops me out. Kind of don't want to go red today. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but kind of don't want to go red. And even though this trade looks like it's going to looks like, well, right now it looks that. I don't know what I'm saying. 45 seconds ago, it looks like it was going to get stopped out at 600. And again, it looks like it's going to get stopped out at 600. 10 seconds ago or 5 seconds ago, it looked like it was going to hit 621 bid. But anyways. I'll take a 4 lot for like 7 points here. Let's get up to back up to 14 bid, and then let's go to 21. I'm drinking cold tea now. I have an entry at 14, but I exited my long. I'm not even picking up the peanuts off the floor. I'm picking up the pieces of peanuts that other people are dropping who are The algo is long, and I certainly should be taking this. I said I would be taking the algo trades, but now I am getting a worse price. So I'm going to fight for price, and hopefully it'll come back to even. I'm not going to chase it. The algo is having a decent day today. Not a great day, but it's up 25 points. And if it takes profit over here, I think the algo will be up about 30, 35 points. And that's... Okay, let the algo hit TP. When the algo hits TP, it doesn't exit right away. Just to remind you guys, for the 100 millionth time, once it touches TP, it waits for the bar to close, and that's when it'll exit. My headache went away. But hey, Alex. Nah, way to go, buddy. Hey, everybody, give it up for Alex. Oh, hold on. Don't go nowhere anywhere. Alex just passed his second 150K. Wow. I have no idea what happened. I don't even know if my mic is working. Hold on, it's going to take me a bit to set it up. I should have had it going. Didn't work. Why didn't it work? Why didn't it work? I see green for you also. Yeah, I'm having a decent day. I'm trying to trade bigger size. I'm trying to push myself. I ran it by David. Actually, I have an entry, so I'm going to take it here. My stop is going to be at 14. I'm long at 23. I'm just watching. But yeah, I'm trying to trade bigger size. Like I said, I ran it by David yesterday, so he understands that this is not impulsive trading. It was supposed to be 1 or 2 minis. I'm going to get out. It was supposed to be 1 or 2 minis. I wasn't comfortable with it, but now I figured out exactly. And this is my comfort zone. Minimum 8 lot, which I just did a 5 lot, so I broke my rule, kind of. Minimum 8 lot, max 15 lots, micros, and I'm allowed adding. So if I take an 8 lot, I can still add another 8 lot. If I go up as high as a 15 lot, I can take a 15 lot. Really, I should be consistent in my size, and it should always be the same size. I shouldn't even give myself the leeway to bounce around, because look what I just did. I went in with a 5 lot. How stupid is that? Okay, now I think it'll work. Let's start over. You still there? You still there, Alex? This one's for you. How much fun is that, huh? Well, I'm waiting for trades. The algo will take profit. It will close out the trade here. Does that mean it's booyah? Booyah. Yeah, I still have to call Apex. I got to get organized. I don't know how to do it. I saw something. What did it say? Oh, it was confusing. It looked like it was a place to get giveaway coupons. So I think you use it. You pay for it. Not you. Again, guys, when I say you, I mean, I'm talking about me. I don't know why I use the word you. I think it means, in general, a person. Now, hold on. There's a trade, and we're just over, and we're doing kind of like an IB retest. And I just don't want to go in for an 8 lot, and I got in late, so fuck it. I'm gone. What was I saying? Hey! Really? Sorry about that, OFT. I'm using the numbers you gave me, the logic and everything for my sizing. I had come up with 2 to 3 lots, minis, on my 250k evals. 2 to 3 minis, but I wasn't comfortable with it. I couldn't get myself to pull the trigger, even though I wrote it in my title. And I decided today, I ran some more numbers. I decided today, this is what I decided. I'm going to risk 25% of my drawdown per day on the evals. So I have 6,500 drawdown on a 250k eval. 25% of that is 1,600. So that's my PDLL. That's my daily loss limit on the account. And then I cut it into like 3 pieces. So that would be 15 points. 15 micros, and that allows me to add 1 time. So I can be as high as 30 micros in a trade. And the reason with the adding, yeah, I don't add when it moves in my favor. I tried a couple times today. It didn't work out for me. It doesn't mean it because it didn't work out a couple times. It's not a good strategy. It just never works out well for me, and I don't like it because it brings my price up, and then like I'm close to my stop again. And since I'm such a scared trader, it comes back, and then I get out at break even, and I threw away a good trade. So I prefer adding close to my stop because the risk on that ad is very small. And if it happens to switch directions and then go back in my favor, yeah, I'm waiting to sweep the highs. And by highs, if you mean right now, it's yesterday's high and today's U.S. session high. If I would have said that fast, I would have done a lot of shooing. The U.S. session high. So let me remove all the drawings. And if you notice, I'm sitting on the tip of my seat because I really got to focus when I'm trading. I can't be farting around with OBS and Discord and reading my notes when I was making my little risk plan or redoing it. I missed a really good trade. Anyways, I'm in a good mood because I'm back on track with my numbers. And the thing with the 50K and 2 will get a lot of time shaking out even that you're correct. I prefer micros the same reason. It's easier to get good average and not been shaken out. Well, we'll see how it goes. I guess that's the best thing. This isn't written in cement. It's not like these aren't the tablets of Moses that will never get changed, or the Ark of the Covenant, or whatever it is. It's not the... well, that's enough examples. You get my point. If I don't like it, I adjust it. It's like my systems. I'm always making adjustments, Reflux Algo, which is just a renaming of what I called Reggie. But before I had Counter-Strike, I had Dexy, and they're all just variations on the same theme. It's just kind of like fine-tuning. So I'm allowed to do fine-tuning, right? I'm allowed fine-tuning. View up. Yeah, we broke. We didn't hold IB at all. Let me take a look on the 5-minute. 5-minute didn't get 2 consecutive closes above. We never held above IB high. I'm talking about IB high, and of course, I mean, wow. Let me switch to the 5-minute chart. I hope it works. I mean, look at Nasdaq, the 5-minute chart. Look how the previous day's high acted as resistance. That's the fade trade that I talk about for, I think I talked about it in a couple of videos, but if not, I talked about it on the stream. I think one of the best fade trades in the markets is when we come from below and we tap into the previous day's high, or we come from above and we tap into the previous day's low. Those are the greatest fade trades in my opinion, in my humblest of opinions. And short paper can if we fail the 600. I mean, I think for the how you trade, the way I see how you trade aggressively, the fact that you lost a couple accounts, I think that's just the cost of doing business. No, I mean, your style of trading, where you're going through accounts at I won't say a high clip, of course not, is getting you to a lot more payouts quickly. So it's kind of just the cost of doing business. Today it didn't work out. Tomorrow it works out and you get a payout. So I don't even know if those were just evals or funded, but even if they were funded, okay, so you put in, let's say, $50 and then you put in 120 to activate it. And you did that 3 times. That's $600, but then you take a payout and that's $2,000. I don't know, $600 investment for $2,000 payout. That seems like a smart trade to me. And that's what I want to do. I'm OFT inspired, believe it or not. I can't get myself to really pull the trigger though on the higher sizes. I'm gun shy. I think I'm going to be better tomorrow because now I'm comfortable with the sizes I've really decided on. 8 to 15 lots. Well, we'll see how it goes. I'll let you guys know. Yeah, I'll go. Could potentially be getting a short trade soon. Well, we still need another candle to close bullish. And then we need a bearish candle. Doesn't have to be after the second one, but you need minimum 2. You need a minimum 2 bar retrace. In the meantime, Topstep might give me a short, but I'm not taking it because we just got back over the previous day's close, flip-flopping around that. That's acting like a shitty magnet just above us. You know what? We're not in a good spot right now. With the previous day's close, the IB high, and the previous day's high. Every now and then I like to draw a box in. I don't do it too often, but it's time for one of my famous boxes. I want to get out of that box, and I prefer to get out of it to the upside. To the upside, I would be more bullish if we break to the upside than if we break to the downside. My level of bearishness would not be as much as if we break to the downside, as my level of bullishness would be if we break to the upside. Reason being is this has been a strong day all day, and we're above VWAP still, even if we break it. Best moth is $170, $2,000 profit. Oh. What do you mean by best month? The best month you had was your ratio was like 5 to 1? Is that what you're kind of trying to say there? Like okay, that's a little bit more than 5 to 1, but I can't do the math for 170, so I just brought it to 200. Okay. So maybe math? Did you mean the best math or the best month? Regardless, 5 to 1, I get it. Cost of doing business, yep. Okay, that would be fantastic. But you know what? Even 2 to 1 is good. I wouldn't spit on it. I mean, here you go. If there was a man standing on the corner of the street and God came down to you and said, I guarantee you if you give that guy any amount of money, he'll instantly give you back double. And you knew it was 100% true. How much would you give the guy? Pretty much every penny you would get, right? So if you know you can do it consistently, 2 to 1 is still fantastic also. And anything more is gravy. Okay, the algo, while it went into short bias mode, it's going to go into a bullish bias mode now very soon on the next candle. And it didn't take a short trade. No surprise there. No surprise there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 950. No way, Jose. Converted to bullish bias. We're over the previous day's high by 20 points. I'll take a 3 lot. I don't want to add to it over here. But I'm going to sit back and I'm going to add to it if we get a retrace and a continuation on the on top step. Let me bring the mic a little closer. No, got out prematurely. Time to eat. Okay, OFT, have a good evening. It was fun hanging out with you for a bit. NQ blasted through previous day's high, and I mean blasted. We're still on the 5-minute chart, you can see. MES SPY not having an easy time of it. The algo has a bullish bias. Topstep has a bullish bias. Everything is bullish, and I'm not taking. 713 is the 50% daily FVG. That's still 60. No, 713. I thought you said 753. Sorry. I thought that was 50 points away, but it's 20 points away. 20 points is still good. What a run, man. 580 to 694. Ah, hindsight. How beautiful hindsight is, eh? If only we could trade with hindsight. OFT, one thing from last week, I had to reset today. Took a little break and traded one eval. After that, traded 4 accounts that were in red to green. We're humans, everybody. Oh my God, 5 minutes break will make a difference for me. Absolutely. You know my struggles. You know my struggles. We've talked about it. And although I'm managing things much better now, I still have that little voice. He is so much more quiet, and he really doesn't. I say he. Could be a she. That voice doesn't come up that often anymore. It just came up now a little bit. You know, hey, jump in. You know, a little FOMO there, but nope. I'm so much better at just shutting it down. But yeah, I need my frontal lobe of my brain always working to make sure that it is putting a little energy on keeping a blanket over that guy. Because if I take my focus off, it's like, you know, take your eye off the ball. If I take my eye off that voice, it'll just run on instinct and kill me. 26K, 500 away. No, I've turned a good page here. I really did. I'm happy. Now I just got to maintain it. That's the thing. It's like so fragile. It's like walking on thin ice. At least for me. I won't say for, you know, for other people, but for me, it's like walking on thin ice. It's so fragile. You got to really baby it and cradle it and cuddle it and hold it and make sure it does not rear its ugly head again. That's why I write this down and I review it every morning. Plus, that's why I have it on the, well, right now the account data is up. But I have it up here on the top left of my screen. I put my risk plan in there also. That's my conservative risk plan that's up. It'll switch these screens. There's six or seven screens that rotate. So it's not, I know it right now. It doesn't have the risk plan up there, but the risk plan will show up. Sell, sell, sell. Sell, sell, sell. No, I got nothing to say sell right now. And 2 good things with the day today. 3 good things. 4 good things. Canadians won last night. My headache went away, sort of. It's still there a little bit. I'm watching because there's a trade for a shitty 8 lot. I'm a coward. With an ad. Cover the ad a little bit quickly so I can just improve my price. Let Let's get up to 05. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So that's why I reset in these days. I can do that. And when I take it slowly and I accept my loss already, so I'll just try to have a good ending for the day. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I don't know how much you struggle with accepting a loss for the day. I struggle with it, and it's a great exercise for me. You know, if I have my loss, close it just to accept it, just for the practice of accepting a loss, of getting used to it, because, man, I would fight it. I mean, there were days when I would end red, but I blew the account because I didn't accept the loss, the small loss, the loss that's recoverable the next day. But that was good. That was a full loss, and I didn't take it. I mean, I didn't get clipped by it, so I'm happy. Accepting the loss is the key for the whole game. I wouldn't go so far as to say that, because, you know, there are other ways that you can screw up. But you know what? Maybe they all come back down to the same point, which is accepting the loss. Like I was going to say, oversizing. You know, taking your next trade with triple or quadruple or 5 times the size because you had a loss on your last trade. You know, there's chasing and there's FOMO, early entries. Even if you're green and you're not trying to recover a loss, those can cause issues also. But yeah, now you know what? At first I said I don't agree with you, but no, I think I do agree with you. Accepting the losses is the big one. That's your killer. That's your kryptonite. You know, because if you chase or if you have FOMO, but you still have a stop loss and you accept it, you know what, guys? I'm just not in the mood to trade. I don't want to take a loss. I want to end with I don't want to end with Christmas colors, as OFD says. I want to end all green. I don't want to put up red. And at this size, at 8 and 16 lots, I can end up red. I'm gonna take this as my first day. It's not spectacular, but I'm gonna take it. Well, excuse me. That was a funny cough that tried to sneak in, eh? It's a good thing nothing blew its way out of my nose. It'll take years to learn. After you can accept that, you can trade because you're not trying to make everything back. Some people are lucky. It doesn't take years to learn. It's instant. I agreed. I traded one $500 loss to minus $37 and stopped there. It wasn't going on my way. Traded next red accounts to plus 350. Somebody went long. Ooh, the algo went long. Ah, the hell with it. I'll take it. 18 points. I don't want to be in the trade. I'm sorry. I'm letting you down, all of you. All of you YouTube viewers, I'm letting you down. All 5 of you. No, 4 of you. I have one screen open. No, I don't want to trade anymore. I don't want to trade. I don't care. I don't care. I'm done. My day is done. Anybody want to go see trades? Go into Joker's room. I'm not taking trades anymore. Yeah. Okay, guys. I think I'm gonna cut out. It was fun hanging out with you. I'm gonna be here again. Today was coming. I traded perfectly Monday and Tuesday. Yeah, and you know when things go great, you know the storm is on its way. At least I get that feeling. Yeah, it was great hanging out with you guys. I had a good time this morning. I like the way my day went. Thanks for showing up. Hit the like and subscribe on your way out. And you know what would be great? Don't run away. Don't run away. Let me close up the stream. Make a quick comment on the stream in the comments box, not in the chat. They say that helps. So I'll share the love. I'll share some love. So let me close it down so I don't take too much of your time. I'm going to be streaming tonight at 6 or 7 o'clock. Check the thumbnails to see what time officially. And thanks for hanging out with me. And I will see you guys soon. Bye.